Before the new one hits theatres, I sat down to rewatch 1988's Beetlejuice, and I'd forgotten quite how bizarre, charming, and disturbing this film is. Imagine going to a PG movie in the late 80s and getting this.
Oh yeah, here I come.
It's just wild, unfettered creativity mixed into a bizarre story that at the time had no equal. The fact this spawned a cartoon in the 90s is both baffling, yet at the same time unsurprising, as this film feels a bit like a cartoon in itself, and therein lies its charm. The story of Beetlejuice revolves around a recently deceased couple, Adam and Barbara, played by Alec Baldwin and Geena Davis, who are trying to adjust to being dead, whilst also trying to get the people who've moved into their old house out. They attempt to scare them off, but they fail miserably, so they enlist the help of a bioexorcist by the name of Beetlejuice, played by Michael Keaton. The first thing to strike me about rewatching this is how tight and concise this is, as well as how bloody creative it is also. It consistently delivers new stuff at every turn, just like a cartoon. And I think this is the best frame of mind to watch this in. Sure, it's got some accessible jokes and commentary for adults, but it also has a wild, childlike mind abandon to it. Michael Keaton is the standout here as Beetlejuice, but the rest of the cast are such a great watch. Especially Catherine O'Hara's Delia. You can tell she's having such a good time playing this character, and her facial expressions and sharp delivery made me realise this is probably the best I've seen her, even better than in Home Alone.
House and make it my own. I will go and stay, and I will take you with me.
I love films of this era that take a jab at modern culture of that time. The characters who move into Adam and Barbara's house are such caricatures of a certain type of airheaded, arty-farty people, the likes who you may have met. But Tim Burton turns up the crazy nature of these characters up to 100 here, and if you're on board with it, you're in for a good time. The world has been used to mind-bending narratives and other worlds beyond ours and bizarre rules and law. But Beetlejuice throws all the ideas out there and is so crammed with them you don't feel like you get a chance to settle in. I love the depiction of whatever this other side place is that looks like the most disorganised office ever. Definitely my idea of hell. It's all so zany and eye-opening. The sandworm sequence, the depiction of being shrunken down into a miniature town in the attic, the positively baffling decor Delia and Otho plaster all over the house. This film absolutely dazzles and intrigues. It zips along without a second's waste, no time to explain, just enjoy the ride. It's a decent enough ride, but the second Michael Keaton appears on screen, the film gains a whole new momentum. He's wildly unpredictable and energetic, a far cry from what would be his next role in Burton's Batman. He's such a welcome energy here, it's just a shame that it takes a while for him to appear on screen. He also has little overall involvement in the main plot, which moreover focuses on Adam and Barbara. No sooner does Beetlejuice appear that he's out of the picture mere minutes later.
You're working with a professional here!
I've never really held a great fondness for Beetlejuice in the past. I always felt like it rushed along and didn't have a consistent through line, but this rewatch did grab me for some reason. I think because the film doesn't muck about. It's not concerned with over-explaining itself to you. I feel like so many movies nowadays want to satisfy curiosity instead of letting the audience take their own idea away from it. It doesn't gatekeep information either. You can tell. It just is what it is. A crazy and wonderful idea. That's what scares me about a sequel coming so many years later. I really hope it doesn't fall into over-explanation and retains the heart and charm of this one. I guess I'll find out very soon, and if you want to see that video, then please subscribe and ring the notification bell. And that's it for the original Beetlejuice. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and say hello in the comments, or try this video next, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Adam and Barbara, played by Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin.